This is Eagle Owl, and today I'm gonna be talking about the schedule and my record prediction. And let's just get straight into it. All right, so you see the schedule, Philly schedule 2023, and a lot of people saying it's very, very difficult. It is a stretch that is really difficult, but all in all, the schedule is not as bad. Looked at some other team schedule. I think personally the Jets got a harder schedule than us. Giants on the road were like 6 times out of 8 weeks. So let's get into our schedule, man. Let's talk about it. And I'm gonna break down every game. I usually go by travel way early than the roster because our roster's still not filled out. I'm pretty sure some other teams' rosters are not filled out yet. But let's get into it. First 5 games, I think we 5-0. I'm gonna just get that out the way. I think we spoil Tom Brady. Whatever production they got from him at Foxborough, we'll go there, handle business. We face the Vikings prime time. We talking about Kirk Cousins here. He fumbles the bag all the time, prime time, and also that's our home opener. Thursday, don't agree with it, but it is what it is. I think that first game is going to be a hard fought game. I actually think the Vikings are going to try to fight hard, but it's something with Kirk Cousins in prime time games. So we should be able to get that. Buccaneers, now we're going south. We get them. I just don't trust Baker Mayfield at all. And to be honest, they are going through a slight rebuild. If we really look at the Buccaneers, nothing really fears me anymore as far as the Buccaneers at all. That should be a win. We come back up north to Washington. I think we beat them home. Beat them easily home because we want them bad. So we beat them. We go to the West Coast. This is where it gets tricky because we go to the West Coast to play the Rams. I believe we get that win. But we come back to the East Coast to play the Jets. And I think that might be our first loss. I give it an L. So we got one loss so far. So we beat the first team, which is the Patriots. We beat the Minnesota Vikings. We beat the Buccaneers. We beat the Washington Commanders. We beat the Rams, and we lose to the Jets. So we 5-1. We sitting pretty. We come off a loss like that. Go back home. I believe we beat the Dolphins Sunday night. So now we're 6-1. I think we sweep the Commanders. So we knocked them off. Beat them. We beat the Cowboys at home. So right now, to me, we only got one loss I see. And that's not me being biased or anything. Unless some dramatic happens, if we're fully healthy, this is what I'm going by. I think the only team I see beating us right here, a lot of people probably disagree with me, probably say like the Dolphins or somebody else. But I can see the Jets catching us slipping, just coming from L.A. back to the East Coast, just that time difference, and we are not really prepared. We coming off a big win against the Rams, and they just catch us coming from west to the east. So we get the bye. We go to Kansas City. I believe we beat Kansas City. I think we beat Kansas City. We come off a big win, but then I think we lose our first home game against the Buffalo Bills. So far I got us losing to the Jets and Bills. Then, after the Bills, we play Dallas. San Francisco. I'm sorry. We beat San Francisco, but we lose to Dallas. So down that 4 hard game stretch, I think we go 2-2. So I'm at 3 losses so far. I got us losing to the Jets. I got us losing to the Buffalo Bills, and I have us losing to Cowboys, so we split with them. So that's 3 losses right there. And down the stretch, after that 4-game stretch, I don't really see a threat. We go to the West. I believe we knock off the Seattle Seahawks. The Giants are the Giants, so I don't even care about the air travel there. We knocked them off Christmas Day. We knocked the Arizona Cardinals off. And depending on what we need from that last game, if we already first seed or we locked in or something like that, we probably lose that game because we really don't care about it. But if we're fighting for a spot, we're going to win that game. So I only see three losses on here. Of course, some of them are toss-ups for sure, like the Dolphins is a toss-up. 49ers, the Buffalo Bills, 49ers, Buffalo Bills, Kansas City. Those are toss-up games. But just knowing us, and I think coming off a bye and playing Kansas City is a big benefit for us. Give us time to rest, study what they've been doing. You probably got them mapped out now because you're 9-10 weeks into the season. So you know who they are. And I think we figured that out. Give us time to study. Emotions high, and we beat them. And because the emotions being high, that's why I have us losing to the Buffalo Bills. But then we pick it back up, of course. So right now, team fully healthy. We going with this team. They going with their team. What 15 and 3? That's what I say. 14 and 3. 17 games. Yeah, 14 and 3. That's why I see our record 14 and 3. 14 and 3, man. But let me know what you think, man. That's my record prediction. I really don't see. Like they played the schedule out pretty good to me, to be honest. Besides that stretch, I'm not too mad at the schedule at all. A lot of 4:00 games, so I guess we get the extra rest. Only a couple 1:00 games. Two, I believe, is against Washington, and one against Arizona. So just that couple more hours of rest can really benefit the Eagles. Now, us as fans watching it, I hate watching 4:00 games because I just like getting up, getting ready and watching the game at 1, just knock it out, or just a night game. Everybody basically sleep at home. But 4:00 is it's too in the middle for me, man. It's way too in the middle for me. So, but as players, it's probably very beneficial. So, like I said, right here, just 3 legit losses that I see right now. But this is Eagle Al, man. I'm out.